Alright, when I say there's like shanks around and shit, it's like when I saw that, and that could be used as a barricade, not on the micro scale inside your body, but like inside of, and that could have been an inappropriate thing if I said that like in the 90s. God forbid, like when the Pilgrims were just trying to get their society together, so they probably had stringent laws that a lot of people got arrested for words because Hollywood wasn't made up yet. The influence of Hollywood that China like spends on it is the same equal to what entities have around capitals, which allows for a lot of corruption to occur. So dark money, and when it's virtual money, it's like these cops gave me a ticket and they couldn't say that I could have it, and I had to get one signed off that I showed one to like, because I didn't have my license as I was driving. So it's kind of like this harassment game that they were making me play by not giving me a ticket but making me do stuff. And they're like, the ticket is not yet to get paid for, it's still up in the cloud. And he meant the money I had to pay for a late fee because I didn't get it in time. That's more harassment. But they can't share information at different departments, so that's why information in Graham's number, if it's applied to the subatomic realm, information on wavelengths of digital could be pretty special. So Plastic Tree and Daisy Stripper are still in it, and I've got honks on the side of the road at least 10 times, and then tally marking this is, when you're on the sidewalk, inevitable evidence that you're not in the road. The worst thing you can do is park in the middle of the road and not do anything. And it's a big difference between what a road and a sidewalk is, because a sidewalk can turn into a road and you get washed. But there's about 10 other bands originally that are still alive in Japan that are of the original cast. Like the Rolling Stones in America and Aerosmith and Kiss. I think Kiss are done though. So like other than them, these were the actual rock stars. Motley Crue are the original cast of like...
Yep. Should have made 4,000 Multiplica videos, Craig. Stay dead, Craig. Yep, stay tuned next week. Next week, I'll be in Jersey. Your dog's in Jersey. Next week. Dirty Jers.
Dirty Jers? That's court.
Trolls.
Bad jury's dirty.
Yep, muskrat.
Started today talking about a redneck who loved Mason Dixie line. If that's racist, then I guess I just made a statement that was one. However, I have talked about other religions and different ethnicities, so this one guy's redneck and he only puts YouTube, both private but seen public, on his shirt like this. So the difference of chip damage is if you're doing skips, and if you can do skips just on normal forwards and backs in the video game, it's going to be equal to like if you pump your chest up and down when Shiva or Goro does like some wide stances. That's when to look at from a distance. If you have aero game or ground game, they're two different, but if you're not blocking at a distance, it's like you can get hit by Night Wolf's arrow or Shao Kahn, and this is essentially what a special move is if you're comparing those two moves to what grappling in a mid is. If you know how to find a corner or treat someone's body, like if you have a bar on your back and moving it around, if you go slow with a lot of weight, it's what that one Street Fighter guy who was a wrestler with brown hair was good at. He was doing his tornado fist going sideways. Imagine a game with the collector and motion capture where they're just doing one and have to find range. So it's the mid grappling's the hardest to do, but can be equivalent to what skipping is into a special move. The start of it is equal to chip damage, and if you can 180 skip everywhere, I can do about 20, and then on the over that I miss my 180 if it's manual going down in motion, which is a donkey kick in motion, which is a back pass. That's equivalent to what some Johnny Cage shit is. And relating what the shoulders, if you do it like, and you're sitting backwards in a chair and you're pushing your legs out, it's like an extension of a bicycle kick going sideways, which can lead to an assist. If you throw a lot of assist into your combos, it's essentially you're going to get an assist from random people if you know how to interact. and it's kind of like in Mortal Kombat, and it's just like when Liu Kang brings in that big dragon wave off of bicycle kick, gets an assist that is creating with an inanimate object. It's like in the Marvel games when they bring in the animatronics with airplanes as part of combos. This is when, like in Monster Hunter, you're creating like an entire monster fighting game with these moves, and they have stuff like that. And that's equivalent to those two moves again when you pump your chest and if you can do skips. I always do my skips into 180 because my ground game is equal to what an aerial game is, and they both can have enders. You don't always get an ender because it can be countered or blocked, and my easiest to block is at mids. And so it can be different with different people, but this is what ranging scale is. And so counterparts to subsets, Dorothy heel kicks. Backwards triangle is harder than the. She just had on a shirt like Pink Floyd. I saw a guy who had on a Pink Floyd shirt and it was Dark Side of the Moon, but it had like these crystals like in StarCraft, and it was tie dye behind it, so it looked like Portal with the Shadow Priest doing Mortal Kombat. Nowhere at distance, so it was playing on detail being hard to read, which is true in a lot of things, but orchestrating moves is one of them, so you can range skills. I have uppercut. If I don't think about it, it's just always going under. But if I put my fist forward, I can do it going forward and jump into it, and that's equal to a backwards CK. If it's being mangled going backwards, I have the backwards heel, or I can move my legs, like my whole leg in a semicircle, doing 180s, and that's equal to like what extensions are in bicycle kicks. If you're doing like your torso and you're going upwards and you're laying flat and going up. That's a bicycle kick extension that Liu Kang does to assist this dragon object that comes in. And this is all from explaining how I had done it on the back of my belt, and I tried cleaning it, and I didn't know until later because I was working in a farm before I came here. And this one lady, she spilled chalk on the track, so it got dry and made my sleepy seed come out. This is like an attack from Devora, where you have to have a timeout and someone took their shirt off too. So this is at a point that's kind of interesting how that's an attack if you're a Devora. And if that makes no sense, if this one lady at the same time had vertigo, like she always has it, she told me at what points don't you? And it's just like fuzziness during attack when you're getting flushed. And that's why not every ender is every single combo. But if you throw in a combo, I always throw an assist with my hands or like just some extra stuff with my feet. Because you cannot randomly get assists without anything happening, and that's equal to like people assisting you. And that's like when I have my hands prone and like stuff, or I do a motion. It's a setup, and then prone and stuff is equal.
Shout out to Neckbone McGrizzle. We got old Muskrat, you know, he touched 1,000 and then dropped it. 997 fucking subs. Fuck you, Muskrat. You got troll. 997 fucking subs. Fuck you, Muskrat. You got trolled. Trolls. Bobby Kimball, Marshall Jim Duncan. Get Scissor. Yep, emoji fist, dog. We trolled Muskrat today. Community tabs. Subscriptions.
I had a $10 bill that I had to set aside because I was making 2 transfers, one to one card, one to the other, because I didn't have enough on this, and I forgot that I had this, and so they gave me my $10 back because I had to add it to the bank later. But I was just putting that put on standby because they're being friendly at a private club, and so when I paid with this card that had 89 on it instead of 80, taxing me. I didn't have to make a transfer online with this because I don't have a phone number, and you need a number to your your phone provider, and they have to call and check with it if you're doing transfers with them or like to here. And this, they don't even have the option to transfer. So I was gonna do my extra $10 that I had in my pocket onto that to get 89, but then it's kind of like Noob Saibot, his fatality with swords everywhere. When you find inanimate objects that are like sharp on the road sticking up as poles, On the corner of an intersection, I saw about 7.